Hi everyone, it's Gail and I'm back. Welcome to episode 8 of Life's a Stitch. Welcome all new returners not all new returners. Welcome to returners. Boy, talk about out practice. Mind you, I was never in practice. But and welcome to all newbies who have travelled along the way and accidentally found this channel. I'm not very good at doing this. That's probably why there's only been 8 episodes. I have actually recorded 2 other episodes, but I couldn't upload them, so they never got published or aired or whatever it is you want to say. But I just thought I'd come on now and present myself. You can find me on Instagram as Gail Made by Me. I have an Etsy shop which needs updating under the name of Gail Made by Me, and I'm also on Ravelry as Chilly Girl 1. I'm always hesitating because I don't actually like talking to cameras. I like talking to real people, but I mean, you are real people, but you know what I mean. So I find it difficult. I just don't understand how people do Vlogmas and they do it every day and they're so professional and they're so slick. With me, you're going to get what you get. I'm sorry. This is not a profesh channel. Anyway, I'm glad to be here. I've missed doing it actually because I do enjoy it, but it's the uploading and it's the editing. Anyway, I won't bore you with all that because that's not what you're here for. Normally I talk about knitting, crochet, whatever fibre activity I'm getting on with. I might throw in some books that I've acquired, some books that I'm reading, craft books, whatever. So, yeah, let's get started. So on my little table down here, you can't see it because it's a mess. I have some little purses that I've done. Little Christmas purses. You can actually put these onto your jean pockets, you know, the loops on your jean pockets, or you could do them on your rucksack or your bag or the inside of a project bag. So these are 3 that I've done. I'll show you a different one. These are the 3 Christmassy ones that I've got. I'm actually going to be vending for the last time this year at the Wonder Pub in Enfield, which is an EN2 area. So if you're along on Sunday, which is the 15th, if you're in the area, pop in because there's other makers aside from myself. And I'm sure we're all going to be really happy to see you and offer you any gifts that you want to purchase for Christmas. And talking about Christmas, what has happened to the year? Where has it gone? I mean, I can't believe that the week after next is going to be Christmas. Oh dear, I've got one gift, which is good for me. I've got one gift and the others will follow. So how are you all doing? I hope you're well. I have actually made quite a lot of stuff this year, but you won't have known it because when I was uploading or trying to upload, it just wasn't going through. This year I've been to the Southern Show, I've been to the Summer Wall Show, I've been to Unravel in September. I've done lots of other little local crafty shows. I was at 40 Hall last week or the week before. I think it was last week. Time's going so quickly. And I've done lots of little events, so it's kept me really busy and I've enjoyed it. Some have been successful and some not so successful, but you know what? It's all experience. And when you run a small business, you have to take the highs and the lows. So just be prepared. So what am I wearing? I'm actually wearing a shop bought jumper. You didn't want to know that, did you? But that's what I'm wearing. So this is a self-drafted vest that I did. As I say, it's self-drafted. I didn't use a pattern. I think I only wanted to get measurements and I looked on another pattern that I did, and I quite like it. I think this was it's a little bit untidy, but what I usually do is put a little brooch there and nobody sees it, so that's okay. And the neck, I don't know if you can see the neck there. I don't know what went wrong, but something went a little bit astray. So what I do is I usually fold it down. It doesn't look too bad, but I'm actually quite pleased with this. The yarn this is by Susan Crawford, this stripe here. And that was gifted to me by Jenny. Hi, Jen. That was gifted to me. This is something else that I can't remember. So yeah, I can't remember what this is, but it's another bit of yarn, and I just mix them together. But I quite like it. The fit is really nice. I really love the fit. And yeah, I quite like this. I'm quite proud of this one. This jumper is what I call my mad jumper. I mean, it's a mad, scrappy jumper, but I love it. It was taken from an old Prima magazine, not using recommended yarn in any way. So I just did what I did. I followed the pattern. So this is, it's very cropped, quite cropped. And as you can see, the bottom is quite frilly. It's massively oversized, which is, I love it. Great big bell sleeves. I don't know if it's picking it up. The yarn, as I say, is scrappy. This was, I think, Melange Chunky by, I think it's by Rico. This is some other yarn I had. I mixed it with some bamboo yarn that I actually got from a charity shop. So it's a chunky yellow that I had, and I mixed it with some bamboo, and I don't know if it's picking it up, but it's you can see bits of orange there. That's the bamboo. As I say, this is the Rico Melange, and at the back I've done the same sort of thing, but because the yarn was quite thick and thin in places, what I decided to do was to put daisies on. So I don't know if you can see that. So on the back I've put lots of daisies. So as I say, it's massively oversized, as you can see. But I absolutely love it. It falls off your shoulder. You could wear it like that. You could fashion it like this. But I love it, and it's so warm. It's really, really warm. So yeah, this was my big splash. I wore this to I think I wore it to the Knit and Stitch show this year. Yeah. So yeah, this is my lovely jumper. This is another tank that I've done. I say tank top because I am of the age where I know these garments as tank tops, but everyone else calls them vests. So I'm calling it a tank top. Very 70s. Anyway, this is one that I don't know where the pattern comes from. I can't remember, I'm sorry. But this is yarn that I had from my stash. I got it from the yarn show in Perth, when it used to be called the Perth Yarn Show or something. They've now changed their name. But I got this years ago, and I decided to mix the browns together. It's quite fine. It's like a 2-3 ply, and I think I doubled it up. And because I did it in autumn, in fact I did it last year, I'm not sure if I've showed you, but if I have showed you, forgive me. So I embroidered some leaves to represent falling leaves from autumn, and at the back I did 3 other leaves. I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can. So I've think of this as an autumn winter tank or vest. So that's that. Again, the fit is really nice. I'm a little bit concerned about the sleeves. They're not quite equal, but nevertheless, I get quite a lot of compliments from it, for it, and yeah, I quite like it. I'm satisfied with it. So this is the other jumper that I did earlier this year. Now, this has come from a Rowan pattern book. I think it's number 53. It's about, I guess, 10 years old, and I've been wanting to make it for ages and ages. Anyway, I've finally done it. I finished it, I think, at the beginning of this year. I don't think you've seen it because I was trying to upload the video that featured this, and of course I didn't do it. I couldn't do it. So I wore this to Unravel in February at the beginning of this year. And yeah, I'm really pleased with it. So it's slightly modified in that the collar originally I think stands up, but I decided to keep it sort of rolled down. It's a very easy, I think it was a 4-row pattern. Really easy cable. It looks far more complicated than it actually is. So that's that. I don't know if you can, if that cable's coming up. You see it there. And also the cable was meant to go all the way down, but because I was running out of yarn, I didn't think I'd have enough to actually finish the cable. So I kind of smocked it. So this bit is at kind of breast level. Well, my breast level. And it sort of smocks itself down. I am so happy with this. And at the back, the cables go all the way down. Now, I don't think you'll be able to see on this sleeve, but it is slightly striped. And that's because, again, I was running out of wool. And I thought, what am I going to do? This is quite an old Aran that was gifted to me. And it came from a knit night that I usually go to. And I took 3 huge balls. And of course I ran out of yarn and I couldn't get anything to match. So I thought I just have to go with a creamy colour. And I don't know if you can see a very slight stripe there, but I've only done it on one sleeve, so it makes a bit of a, what's she done? What hasn't she done? So yeah, I love this jumper. It's one of my favourites. It's very warm. It's got these really unusual shaped sleeves that are quite aquatic, in as much as they remind me of duck's webbed feet. Oh dear, I don't know if that's flattering or not, but it's a really lovely pattern. I'll try to put some photographs of the things I've been wearing, but I love it. I absolutely love it. I wore it again the other day and I got lots of compliments. So yeah, really love this one. It's quite big, quite oversized. I like oversized things. And I'm back. So yeah, that's the sort of things I've been doing. I've been doing loads of other things for other people, mainly, which is why I never get a chance to do something for myself. I'm supposed to be doing some socks for myself and I haven't got a chance to do that. I want to do another shawl. I have some gift knitting to do, which it's not too late to do mittens, is it? I don't think so. I think I'm going to crack on. I think I'm going to have a go. And I want to do a hat for someone. So yeah, that's all in the mix. As I say, I've been making lots of little things, such as this. Little bag. Isn't that sweet? To hang on your tree. Here's a striped one. There's 2 little bags there. Aren't they sweet? And I've been doing little hats. I did these last year. I did them for my tree. Here's another one. It's got a stripe on it. Can't see because of the brim. But that's a little striped hat. They're so fun to make. They are so much fun to make. I love them. So I think I'm going to do some little jumpers. They're actually on sale, not on my Etsy shop, but I put them out on my stall, and I will have them at the Wonder Pub on Sundays if you're down there. I'm also going to be at Waltham Abbey Wool Show in January, and I think that's January the 19th. I think that's right. And so, of course, if you're down there, that's the beginning of the year, the start of the yarn show year. So you've got to come and see that. And I'm also going to be at Unravel in February. Really excited about that, because actually I'm excited about both of them, because Waltham Abbey I haven't done before, and Unravel I haven't done the February one before. So I'm really excited about that as well. So yeah, good times, good start to the year. I don't know what's happening throughout the rest of the year. Take it as it comes. Don't like to plan too much, but there you go. So what else can I tell you? What have I got? Usually, sorry, seeing my back, but usually I love going to charity shops, because you just never know what you're going to find. There's so much treasure there. And I went there, I think it was last week, and I'm always on the lookout for craft books, knitting, crochet, whatever. And you very rarely find them nowadays. I've said this before, but craft books are not as plentiful in charity shops as they used to be. But in my local British Heart Foundation, I was amazed. I found so many. I couldn't believe it. So I'll show you the first one. The first one is called Sewing for the Soul by Jules Fallon. And it's great. It has lots of patterns in here, going from summer to winter. There's a winter coat that you can do. It's very size inclusive. I think it goes from size 8 to 26. All the patterns are at the back. So this was a great find. I'll just find you another pattern. It's even got recipes in there. I mean, it's supposed to be sewing, but it's got recipes. Dual string trousers that you could use as pyjamas. What else has it got? Let me see. It's got a classic t-shirt. It's got some really lovely things in here, and all for the princely sum of, can you see that? £2. £2. Go to your local charity shop, people. Then I picked up Colourful Crochet Knitwear by Sandra Gutierrez. And again, this has got some really great designs in there. I'll just show you a couple. Let's have a look. It's nice. Just right for this season. What else have we got? Let's have a look. It's quite a fun jumper. And one more for the pot. There is, oh, this is quite nice and snazzy. I like that. So again, Colourful Crochet Knitwear by Sandra Gutierrez. And again, I got this for £2. British Heart Foundation. And then I got English Paper Piecing Workshop by Jenny Jackson. 18 EPP projects for beginners and beyond. Fabulous book. Fabulous book. So you've got patterns like this. Don't ask me when I'm getting time to do all this, because I don't know is the answer to that. But I just can't pass things up like this. When I see it, my heart starts to race. And I start thinking, oh my God, all the possibilities. I mean, that's really nice. Very contemporary. Love it. So yeah, this was really good. There's a bucket to put your things in. Storage bucket. English Paper Piecing Workshop. Great, by Jenny Jackson. So all in all, I got these 3 books for £6. So happy, so happy. And I picked up some fabric as well, but I'm not going to show that because I've put it up somewhere. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But earlier in the year, I also got another sock book by Summer Lee. Oh my gosh, this is so good, so good. She shows you from start to finish. I mean, you know, simple things like this, beautiful. Let me see. No, hang on a second. Let's not get too carried away. It's lovely, little colour work. Another jazzy, snazzy. Oh, love this book. I mean, it's been out now for a little while. I'm sure loads of people have got it, especially sock lovers, but oh, love it. There's another book that's just come out by Charlotte Stone, and she does beautiful socks as well, and I might treat myself to that one. Do you know something? Every Christmas I always buy a Christmas present for myself. I'm sorry, but I need to treat myself. I mean, please. I also do the same on my birthday, which is in February. And I haven't decided what I'm going to buy for myself yet. I mean, that's not right. I even wrap it up. Don't laugh. Yes, get a life, Gail. But I just like, I usually buy the present, I put it aside, I wrap it up and I forget it. And then when I see it, I think, oh, what's that? And I think, oh yeah, that was a present to me. Is that weird? I suppose it is weird, but I have some weird ways, but so what? Who does normal? Anyway, so that's that. As I say, I'm going to be at Waltham Abbey Wool Show, and I'm going to be at Unravel. So I love those shows anyway. I always go as a customer, but this time I'm going to be vending. So please come and say hello. Oh, another thing is, please like and describe. Please like and subscribe to this channel. I mean, I don't know when I'm coming on again. I keep saying, yes, I'm going to try and be on here regularly, but it just doesn't happen. So please just like and subscribe. Leave a comment. I'd love to read your comments. Be kind. The world needs compassion. So yeah. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say to you was that I've started art classes. I started in, I think it was September of this year, and we've just had an art exhibition, and we all had our paintings displayed. It's really lovely. My mum came, and yeah, my paintings were up on display. I mean, amongst others as well. But if you had told me a few years ago that, Gail, you would be having classes and you were able to display your work, I would have just said, yeah, okay, get to the other planet, because that wouldn't have happened. But you know what? It turns out that I can actually put something on paper representing what it should look like. Who knew? Hang on a sec. I know I'm blowing my own trumpet, and it is shameless, really. I don't mean to be boastful, but it's just that I never thought I could do anything like this. And here's one of the drawings. It's a picture of an iris, and it's done in pastels. And I am so proud of that, because that's one of my favourite things that I've done. We've got a wonderful instructor, and the classes are great, really great. So I'm so happy that I was able to participate in that. I've also got, hang on, so I've got lots of sketchbooks now, and nearly every night I do something. So this is just some of the things that I've been doing. Something, I love flowers, as if you couldn't tell, but I just love flowers. And oh, this is something else. This is something that I didn't ever think I could do, but my daughter saw them and she said, "Mum, they're really nice." And my son even said, bless him, he said, "Mum, I would buy something from you." Can you believe it? So I said, "Don't be daft. I'm going to sell you something. It's not that good." But I am actually very proud of them because, as I say, I'm the person that couldn't draw. So if I can do it, you can do it. Don't say you're too old. Don't say it's too late. Try. And I'm telling you, you just don't know what you can do until you've done it. I'm not really looking at the lens. Sometimes I'm looking down, sometimes I'm looking up. I don't know where to look. I'll just show you a couple more things because I'm just, you know. So that's another one. They're not anatomically correct, but they are flowers, aren't they? You could see that. And here's another one on its lonesome. So yeah, I try and do something every night. It's so relaxing. It's good fun. Love it. So yeah, so hopefully I'm going to get some paints, some extra paints, some brushes for Christmas. What else to tell you? I've been reading lots of Agatha Christie at the moment. I've just finished, well no, I finished it quite a while ago, Cards on the Table by Agatha Christie. And I've got another one, I think it's called Murder in Mesopotamia. I've not heard of that one. That's quite good. And I did one, Quartet in Autumn. I can't remember the author's name, but if you look on my other Instagram post thing called Gail Reads 10, you'll see it there. And it's about these people, about 4 people who work very closely together. 2 retire and 2 stay on. And it's about the life of retirement, really, and after retirement. And it's actually quite a thought-provoking book. Can be quite funny in a dark way, and quite sad in another. So if you ever get the chance to read it, do read it. Yeah, it's quite depressing really in some ways, well, in many ways, but it's a good read. It's really good. And I think that's all I have to tell you. I'm going to try and do another one of these before Christmas. At the moment, the date is the Friday the 13th, and I don't know when I'm going to come on here again because I'm trying to prepare for Christmas. So, with that in mind, if I don't record before Christmas, I wish you all the very best. I bet I'm going to come on now. I'll probably come on tomorrow. But leading up to Christmas, take care. Do all your shopping, do all your gifting. Don't go mad. Don't stress about it. Christmas is not all about presents, it's about celebrating. You can be quiet, you can be thoughtful, just chill out, relax, give yourself a little luxury if you need it. Stay close to your family because that's important, believe me. And stay healthy. Stay healthy, people. And I'll see you the next time. And remember, whatever you do, whatever stitch you make it a joyful one. See you.